What's up? My name's Liam, and this is my friend Tom. You're watching Crashed Out. Yeah. Tommy, hit me.
Okay.
What do you want to know?
Okay, let's do it. Tour so far with Sleeps, 100th. How's it going?
Oathbreaker's on it, too.
And Oathbreaker's on it as well.
Don't forget Oathbreaker.
And you guys.
And we're on it. It's going great. Yeah, we just finished 3 weeks in Europe, and it was banging. And then we're like 5 days into the UK, and it's ridiculous. Us and Sleeps do pretty good up here in the old United Kingdom, up in Yorkshire, proper Yorkshire.
Yeah.
So, I think it's going to be insane. Yeah. I think actually Nottingham today is going to be insane.
Do you think?
Yeah. Manchester was like off the rails, like crazy.
Yeah.
And I think today is going to be insane.
Is it usually a coin toss between you and Sleeps?
We've been swapping off. Yeah. So, like, we were like, Birmingham, we want to do that one. So they were like, okay, obvi, they're going to do Manchester, right? And then we did Norwich, which was hype because I like Norwich a lot. Mm-hmm. And then we did these Hit the Decks. Yeah. So that was already preordained. Okay. Skindred was like, oh, we're going to take this one. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, dude. Imagine you had to play after Skindred.
It would be a bloody hell to bloody.
It would suck. Every front man would feel like such like a small, like every joke, every motion you make is pale in comparison to Benji, who's just like larger than life and kills it. I couldn't even like on a festival. I wouldn't want to be anywhere near that. Except for beforehand.
Yeah.
But even still, I remember when we were opening up for Dillinger, it was like so much pressure to like bring it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because you're like, Dillinger is coming after us. Yeah. Like, I don't want to be made to look like the fools. Yeah. So you have to like bring it super hard.
Awesome. Searching for Zero. It's out. Yes, I know. And let me finish the question. Right?
Just razzing Tom.
Do you think the music press get it right when they write about you?
I think when it comes from the heart,
and when it's in retrospect of Searching for Zero,
when it's genuine, yeah. I think people have been stoked. I do like that there's some people that have been honest about it. Yeah. So there's some people that are like, I don't get it.
There's some people that there's quite a lot of mixed reviews from it. So how do you feel about that?
Well, the thing is, and this is what I've said before, is that the majority of the reviews are all really good. Yeah. So it makes like some of the mixed reviews a lot easier to take because you're like, okay, cool. But it's not like everyone is like, I don't get it. Then I'd be like, oh, really? Nobody gets it? But it's like, oh, well, like 90% of the people are getting it and are partying and are really stoked. And then like there's 10 or 15 out there that are like, I don't get it. And I'm like, totally cool.
You can't please everybody.
Exactly. And I mean, that's not what we're in the business of doing. Otherwise, I'd be playing some Coldplay type shit.
Yeah, exactly. And you recorded it or produced it with Rob Robinson?
Ross.
Yeah, Ross Robinson.
Rob Zombie. Ross Robinson.
Okay, got it. Can you tell us a little bit about how it was with him?
He's the best dude ever. Yeah. He's nothing like you've heard of. Yeah. So I know there's all these like crazy legends that he's like a psycho and he like throws things all day and like, I don't know, whatever. There's all these legends, like people were like, he's going to make you cry and all this stuff. And I get it. I get where it kind of gets broken telephoned through. And then you meet this dude and he's like so nice. It's like him and his dog, and he's just like so posy. He's so nice. He's like just this chill vegan dude who like loves riding like bicycles and motocross and being stoked. Like he's just like the man. And he's like, you're like, I want to do this with our record. He's like, yeah, let's do it. Like he's like more stoked than anyone. And that's coming from us who are already like way too stoked. So yeah, it was the best.
I know that Searching for Zero is very in your face, aggressive, and it kicks you in the teeth.
Thank you.
And how do you ensure that you get that sound live? Do you have a particular setup and routine in order to,
Well, I think that was the thing, is that Ross had watched us and was like, this is already what you guys are about live. Yeah. Like, he was like, you guys are gnarly. Like, watching footage of Jay, if anyone's never seen Jay play a bass before, like, it's intense. It's terrifying. Like, he scares little kids. So, like, to translate that onto an album is, like, really hard to do. Because you're standing around in a studio and it's really static. Yeah. So then you meet somebody like Ross who's just like, I want that intensity in your album and then all of your intensity to reflect on that.
Okay.
So when you see like Scobe, like, you know, windmilling his hair and like you picture like what that force would be like when it's like static and in a record, you know what I mean? You're just like, this doesn't convey that same idea. But now you can like translate that energy like onto a CD. I think that's like Ross's main vibe.
Was it quite difficult or quite easy?
I found it was like once we had that like same kind of understanding, it was really easy because all we know is playing live. So here was this dude who was just like, just play live in this studio and I'll figure out how we can like capture it all. And we were like, oh yeah, we do that all day. Like that's the best. So we just got to go off. Like it wasn't like some studios you're like, oh, don't hit your cymbals as hard because it'll choke out the sound, or don't do this. He's just like, dude, I just had Dave Lombardo playing this drum kit right before you guys came here. Like, I want you to kill it. I want you to play like harder than Dave Lombardo did. Yeah. And Mikey's just like, yeah, dude. That's like the ghost of Lombardo is still in this room. Like, we need to kill these drums. You don't want some guy being like, can you like get excited but not hit as hard? And you're like, no, that's whack.
That makes sense.
Well, that's what happens a lot of times in the studio.
And did that happen? That obviously didn't happen for you.
Didn't happen this time. He was like, go crazy.
And it going crazy in the studio, were all the songs generally easy to get down, get from ideas?
Yeah, I mean, he worked us really hard. He definitely like pushed us like to the max. Like he would be like, I want you. Yeah, he was like, I'll never fuck with you, but I definitely want you to like go to the point of losing your voice every single day. Cool. And I would sing every single day we were recording. We would do like a different song. And so I would be like blasted, like flat out, like every day. Yeah. And then he's like, okay, cool, you did it. And then like, go rest up because tomorrow I'm going to fucking crush you. And you're like, yeah, that's what's up. So yeah, it was rad.
Is it like some songs like, you know, True Zero, Satellites on the album, you know, some are quite... You put off solos on it, you know, you get a bit of the guitar going on some of the songs, and then but some of them you just kick it in and just go right for it.
Yeah, there's way less solos on this record.
Way less.
More just raw.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only one solo on the record.
Yeah.
And I think it's the best. It's the best one. It's the only one. Just Beelzebub just rips it.
That's the latest single.
It is.
It is.
Topical.
Yeah.
And Ross loved that solo so much. He was just like, don't put it at the end of the song. Kick off the song. Like, just, like, put it out there. He's like, you're fucking soloing, man.
That's a good point, actually. How much of a say did you have in, like, numbering the tracks on the record? Or was
we came up with the track listing for sure. And some of it kind of just, like, made sense. It just kind of all fell into order. But I feel like you could play this record on random, and it would still rip. Right. I think all the songs just kind of...
So you were like quite free in the creative process of it. You were given a lot of freedom.
Oh yeah, tons. BMG is the best. They're like the raddest label. We were like, we want to do the record 10 minutes long, but it'll only be 33 minutes. And they're like, oh yeah, like Slayer. Okay. That's awesome.
What about Noise Church?
Noise Church. Well, that's like us.
Oh,
like because
we're your own label.
Yeah. That's us who take care of everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're like a team, us and BMG.
Okay.
So instead of calling it Cancer Bats Records, we just call it Church Noise or Noise Church.
Awesome.
Church of Noise.
You're going out into the US in July.
Yeah, with Danzig and Pennywise.
Yeah, how did that come about?
They just asked us.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you good friends with those?
No, we don't know any of them. I feel like we will be though.
Yeah.
My goal is to be homies with all of them by the end.
I think that's a good goal.
I love Danzig and Pennywise.
Is that the only thing on the action plan?
No, we got lots of stuff up the sleeve. You know us.
Yeah, I know you.
We're crazy. We always just say like we're not gonna tour as much, and then we're just on tour.
Mm-hmm. And downtime. So
gonna try.
Yeah. How what do you do in your downtime? I know you got to go bowling and stuff. So is there anything else you like to change it up with?
We were trying to go bowling yesterday in Manchester, but the lanes were all booked. I'm gonna ride a lot of motorcycles when I'm home. Motorcycles and camping.
In Canada, yeah.
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 And in America too. I'm not biased.
On the road with Danzig, maybe.
I won't do that.
No.
Riding a motorcycle for long distances makes you really tired.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So to then do a show where you like give it your all, you don't want to be tired.
Mm-hmm. And finally, Hit the Deck. What do you like best about it, and who are you gonna go and see today?
We love Rock City.
Yeah.
Like it's like always been our jam. Yeah, and we've always had amazing shows here. I love the vibe. Yeah. I love that it's like this crazy labyrinth of like metal. I love all the dudes that work there, all the dudettes. Everybody is rad. So just the fact that they have an all-day festival full of rad bands is just the best thing ever.
Awesome. And what? Who are you looking forward to today?
I already
Seeing.
blew it and missed Zokes.
Yeah.
So 2 for 2. I missed their set. Sorry, dudes. We went to John Bonham's grave this morning, and that trumped seeing Zokes. Sorry. We had to do it. But I really want to check Frank Iero out. Is that how you pronounce his last name? Iero?
Frankie Iero, yeah.
Frankie Iero. So I want to go see his set over in Rescue Rooms, and then I'm just going to watch Kindred again.
Yeah, just chill out.
Yeah. I probably won't chill while I watch them. It's a very excitable set.
Did you go hard last night, or was it very chill?
I was chill last night. I was exhausted.
Okay.
But yeah, I think it's going to be a good day.
Awesome. Thanks so much. Thanks, Liam.
Tom, thank you.
You've been watching Crashed Out?
Crashed Out!
Montero is out now.
Hell yeah!
Gee.
Get it on the internet. Or buy it from us on vinyl.
Do what he says.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Do what he says.
Do it.